Welcome back to another grid cap. UFC 117 Allen versus Costa just wrapped up, and it was a solid card. I'm Dhabi, and I'm going to be giving you my breakdown and reactions to key moments. Let's get it. Starting with the main event, Arnold Allen versus Melquizael Costa. Arnold Allen just had a y'all must have forgot moment, because that recency biasness is hitting hard. Coming into this fight, Arnold Allen was 1-3 in his last 4 fights. People were writing him off, but slow it down. Look at his losses. Max Holloway, Movsar Evloev, John Silva. All those guys are elite level. He showed Costa that there are levels to this game, securing a unanimous decision, a near shutout. Allen was 7 for 7 on takedown attempts. On the ground, relentless top pressure. His boxing looked crispy. Costa came in on a 6-fight win streak with 4 finishes, including a recent stoppage of Dan Ige. But Allen showed there are levels to this game. Allen is now 21-4. And he's put himself back in the conversation. The Korean Superboy stops the Korean Killer via a nasty body shot. Do Ho Choi secures the dub over Daniel Santos. In round 1, Daniel Santos was relentless with the pressure, throwing everything, including the kitchen sink. He must have threw about 100 strikes and landed barely half of them. This was a pace that is impossible to keep up. And sure enough, in round 2, Do Ho Choi took advantage of this, landing some crispy, clean shots. But it was ultimately an uppercut to the body in round 2 at 4 minutes and 39 seconds that ends the night for Santos. That was all she wrote. Choi was going into this fight as an underdog at minus 170, and he earns himself a $100,000 fight of the night bonus. Khaos Williams brings the chaos, securing a round 1 TKO over Nikolai Veretennikov. In round 1, at 3 minutes and 31 seconds. This fight was one of those one-rounder action-packed bouts, with Khaos ultimately landing the more powerful strikes. Khaos detonated a right hand that didn't stop, and Veretennikov had no answers for Khaos's power. Khaos earns himself a $25,000 finish bonus. Amazing win. Next, we got Alice Ardeline versus Polyana Viana. Ardeline pulls off the first ever capsule lock submission in the UFC. Viana had a body triangle while she was on her back. Ardeline steps over the foot, trapping the ankle, and applies pressure to Viana's knee. She screamed before she could even tap. And at the end of the fight, she claimed she learned this submission on Instagram. Amazing win for Alice Ardeline, earning herself a $100,000 performance of the night bonus. Let's get it. Next, we got Wellmaker versus Juan Diaz. Man, this is sad for Wellmaker. He came into the UFC as a serious prospect. And I hate to say it, I'm not sure if he got fraud checked or if he was fighting some really tough opponents that no one knew about. He got slimed twice in a row. Now, if you didn't know who Diaz was, he came off of the Contender Series, known for the first ever spinning elbow knockout in Contender Series history. Now, late in the first round, while Wellmaker was grounded, Juan Diaz landed a controversial knee that looked like it grazed Wellmaker's head, but primarily hit his shoulder. In the second round, Diaz was able to get him out of there, sinking in a rear naked choke at 4 minutes and 8 seconds in the second round, earning himself a performance of the night bonus of $100,000. What's next for Wellmaker? Let me know in the comments. And now, for the bonuses. Some serious cash was given out at UFC Vegas 117. Starting with the fight of the night, Do Ho Choi, Daniel Santos, $100,000 each. Performance of the night bonus, Juan Diaz, $100,000. Performance of the night bonus, Alice Ardeline, $100,000. And the finish bonuses, we got Khaos Williams, Bernardo Sopaj, Tommy Gant, Cody Brundage, and Nicole Cagliari all get $25,000 each. UFC 117 Vegas, Allen versus Costa was a pretty solid card. That wraps up the grid recap. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what's next for Arnold Allen. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all the above. We do this every card. See you on the next one.